Are you an exhausted mom with a new baby, wondering how you're ever going to get back to yourself again? Welcome to the Dr. Silva Kids Grow Podcast. Today, I'm going to talk about why exhaustion hits and some actionable steps where you can actually get better self-care and back to yourself again. Part 1, why does exhaustion hit? There's a lot of different reasons for it. 1, you are doing round-the-clock feeds for a newborn baby who is supposed to be feeding every 2 to 3 hours, which is about 8 to 12 times a day. But let's be realistic here. That kind of means you're there all the time. As soon as you finally get the breastfeeding going, which can take a while, next thing you know, it's over. 30, 45 minutes. The baby might sleep for another 45 minutes or so. Sometimes you're lucky you'll get 2 hours and you're back at it again. But meanwhile, there's other things to do. Interrupted sleep. The second reason why we're exhausted. This whole sleep like a baby thing is really a myth. Babies don't sleep quietly and soundly, at least until 3 months old, and sometimes finally it hits at 6 months old where you can finally get a good night's rest sleep. Number 3, physical recovery. You just had a baby, and your insides and your outsides are not what they used to be. Even your blood is thicker. It's designed to clot so that you don't hemorrhage, but that's I think about it, your whole blood system is changing on you. So that's exhausting on the body itself. Number 4, the emotional load of a newborn. Here you are with your baby that you absolutely adore, and you never felt this way before. This is a different kind of love, and all the planning and preparation does not get you ready for that moment and those moments where you're just going to get overwhelmed with the emotion of it all. That is exhausting too. Number 5, forgetting to eat or drink. Who's guilty of that? I've been guilty of that. I still am in many ways, being a busy mom. It's so easy to forget to take care of yourself because your focus is on the baby. But you really need to make that focus on you too. Number 6, there seems to be no time for your rest or your joy. All the fun, all the freedom you had to either take a nap or go to sleep as late as you wanted, wake up as early or as late as you wanted. All the freedom you had to decide how you want to sleep is gone. Now that little baby is dictating your sleep patterns. Part 2, small actionable steps to reclaim your energy through self-care. What can we do? Number 1, micro rest moments. Maybe you were used to having all the time in the world you had to rest when you wanted to even frankly think when you wanted to. That's changed. So how do you get it back? You get it back step by step. 5 to 10 minutes. 5 to 10 minutes of rest. Personally, I've used the Calm app. It's wonderful. They have meditations on there. They have 1 to 2 minute meditations. They have 8 to 12 minute meditations. They have storytelling, all these great things. And it can really help because let's face it, there's going to be hours throughout the day that even if you're exhausted, your brain is going to be like, nope, you can't go to sleep now. And you just can't. You don't want to fight it, but you just are so overtired that you can't sleep. So why not say, I'm going to do something for 5 to 10 minutes that's just resting. And it could be watching your favorite TV show. Now you might not have the full hour, but 5 to 10 minutes each time, guess what? That hour adds up. It might add up in one day. It might add up by the end of the week. But you're still practicing some self-care. You just have to adapt that you don't have all that free time that you used to just do it and maybe binge watch TV. Now you can't necessarily do that, but you can micro watch TV. Another way, a very big important way of taking care of yourself through self-care is making sure you're eating and drinking. You need to make sure you have protein and enough fluids to be able to produce enough breast milk. And if you're not breastfeeding, just to keep your body healthy. So I just recommend getting like a long water bottle thermos. I would put ice in it and keep it by your bedside or wherever it is that you're feeding the baby. The other thing is you can keep snacks by the bedside. So these can be rolled up cold cuts like ham or cheese or turkey. These can be protein bars. These can be fruits. So you can have apple slices. You can have grapes. Sometimes, everybody's a little bit different. You might even want to consider a mini fridge in the area that you're feeding your baby, the area you're spending most of the time. So my case was the bedroom, and I had the bassinet / pack and play about 3 feet away from me. So you could squeeze a mini fridge in there if you wanted to, so you wouldn't have to go back and forth. You could just take care of yourself right away. The idea is you want to plan for this. So you can plan for it the night before, the day before, or like I said, just stock up that mini fridge in the room, and that way you're covered. Another big thing, ask for help. I remember I had friends that I was so blessed that they actually did a meal train for me. And I did not know how important that was because I did not have the time to cook. And I love to cook, but I just didn't have the time. It was constant baby, baby, baby. So if it's taking care of the needs of the baby, I would order something out. But if you're ordering something out, it might not be as healthy. It all depends what's available to you. So with a meal train, somebody can make food twice a week. You have leftovers, you're set, and you're still taking care of yourself. But you might have to ask for help. And it can be friends, it can be family, it can be strangers. You'd be surprised. A lot of people are willing to help out. Another big thing, movement. Now, you may feel like you're getting lots of movement because you have a baby and you're up and down and up and down and sideways and all which ways and doing laundry and things like that. It is so easy to neglect ourselves. So I mentioned micro rest moments. I'm going to say micro active moments. So think stretching. Your new baby was just born. You can't do all the physical activity that maybe you did before, but you need to make sure that you stay healthy. There's lots of stretch exercises that are safe for you. Always check with your doctor because every woman's body is different after birth. So I don't want to presume that I'm telling you to stretch and maybe your doctor said no physical activity. Always listen to your doctor first and call and ask your doctor if certain stretches are okay. And just stretching, walking with the stroller, walking down the block 5 minutes and coming back. It's a huge difference. So you can have a baby carrier so the baby's with you, or you can have a baby stroller so you don't have to have that weight on your body because you are still going through a lot of physical recovery. Micro active moments are important. Self-care towards getting back to that day. You're going to be able to walk no problem and run and do all the things you used to do. Lastly, protect one small daily ritual. I used to have once a day milk and 4 Chips Ahoy chunky chocolate chip cookies. That was my micro ritual. Whatever I was doing, I was like, this is my treat for me. Now, I also have another little secret, pastime. It could be something as simple as a TV show. And my thing is I love watching Housewives of. Pick a thing. Housewives of Miami, Housewives of Orange County. To me, these are great shows because I don't have to watch it for an hour. I could say, I'm going to watch 5 to 15 minutes of this. I'm going to have it in the background, whatever it is. And I actually rest with it because my mind gets distracted and I'm not so worried and thinking about anything else. Whatever your micro ritual is, it could be meditation, could be TV, could be a snack, could be a walk, could be reading a book, could be a romance novel. If you're into romance novels and you're like, I don't have the time for romance. Yes, you do. You absolutely make the time because self-care is really important. Last part of this podcast, we're going to be talking about how to reframe your thinking. Let's be honest here. We all have negative self-talk. I wish I didn't have it. I do have it every day. And I've trained myself to talk myself out of it. It doesn't happen all day long, but it does happen every day. And when you're a new mom, so much negative self-talk. You just don't feel like you're doing a good enough job. So we're going to talk about some thoughts you might have and how you can reframe that. Thought number 1, I'm exhausted and I can't keep up. I'm being a terrible mom. I can't do this. You're going to reframe this from your feelings to reality, from feelings to facts. So thought number 1, this is just a season. Exhaustion is normal, and I'm just doing a good job keeping up day by day, minute by minute. Common thought number 2, I just don't have any more time for myself. All I am now is a machine to either make milk or feed my baby all day long, do laundry, change diapers. I have lost myself. Let's reframe that. I don't have the unlimited time I used to have before the baby came, but I can have micro rest and micro active moments, 5 to 10 minutes throughout the day. Self-care is the most important thing I can do for myself and my baby, and I'm doing it. I'm weaker than I thought. I thought I was stronger than this, and I just can't get enough rest. Let's reframe that. Maybe for the first time in my life, I'm realizing how important rest is, and I'm being a good mom by taking care of myself. I just have to do it a little bit differently. I have to learn how to take naps. I have to learn how to snack throughout the day as opposed to having a full-blown meal. I also need to ask for help. Maybe somebody can help me with the laundry. Maybe I can just ask somebody to come by for half an hour so I can wash my hair, take a shower, brush it, and not feel guilty. Maybe self-care is the key to having a better life with my new baby. I hope this was helpful, and maybe one of your self-care choices will be listening to podcasts. If so, thank you for choosing mine. Subscribe to it. Also subscribe to my YouTube channel and one of my other social media channels as well. Please leave a comment below and let me know what you're thinking. Let me know where you're from and what kind of self-care help do you need as a new mom or as a mom, period. I also have some free guides and some trainings available. You can go to my website, drsilvakidsgrow.com. Go to the shop area and you'll find free guides and trainings, such as Mindful 101 and Fever Tips 101, and even How to Find a Pediatrician Top 5 Questions. Until the next time, please be kind to yourself. Bye-bye.